Let's talk about your thoughts about today's forum. What did you get from the forum today? How is the mood like?
I think, first of all, it's a very comprehensive and global set of discussions. We've obviously talked about the role of China in the world. We've talked about the U.S.-China trade war. But we've also talked a lot about important social issues and dynamics like cities and urbanization and inclusive growth. So I think this agenda is excellent. It reflects, in many ways, China's desire to be a convener and a host for big ideas that influence everyone. And there's more to come, like Belt and Road Initiative as well. So I think that this has been a very positive and global conversation.
Well, let's talk more about trade because there's an elephant in the room. Tell us if there are any actionable solution being proposed to tackle this rising protectionism in trade.
Yes, I think there is, and the solution is to have more trade agreements. And right now, I think that the U.S.-China trade war is not as important, actually, as the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. In fact, China has more trade now with ASEAN, the Southeast Asian countries, than it does with the United States. So it shows that there has been a very significant shift in global trading, supply chains and networks and geography. And Asia is Asianizing, as I like to say. Asia is coming together more and more. And Asians trade, including China, more than 60% of their trade with each other. So the most important trade issues in the world are within Asia, not necessarily the U.S.-China trade war.
A lot of new growth engines. But tell us, with all those changes in roles in global governance system, what can we expect about the so-called new cooperation period between China and the world today?
Well, I think what China is doing with the Belt and Road Initiative, with the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, with bilateral discussions with the European Union around trade opening and market access, a lot of this is showing that Asians, can have their own global governance processes. And China is stimulating a lot of them. Japan plays an important role. India also plays an important role. So this is a new era of Eurasian kind of opening. And again, Europe plays an important role. China plays an important role. And it's positive. It's opening. So the antidote to protectionism is not just to talk about protectionism. The antidote is to actually do actual acts of opening, and new policies, new institutions. So I think of Belt and Road and the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank and the RCEP, even the TPP trade agreement. All of these are very positive examples of a global opening, not just a global retrenchment and anti-globalization.